Brooke Grimsley here live at City Park Stadium, where this Saturday St. Louis City SC will host Charlotte FC for their first home match of their inaugural season. Earlier today, I was able to speak to the woman who brought an MLS team here to St. Louis, Carolyn Kendall, the CEO and president of St. Louis City SC. She was able to go to Austin this past weekend, and she witnessed the club's first ever victory.
Well, I mean, to have Tim Parker score that goal, so the first goal, you know, it was almost sort of surreal. And I didn't actually know it happened. I was talking to somebody and they're like, your team just scored. And you're like, what? But then to win, you know, was just even better. And so the excitement and the energy, but with the team as well, being told that you're at the bottom or second to bottom, I think it actually motivated them to prove everybody wrong. And so, you know, Lutz is definitely using it in his speeches. And so I think they really came together and drew on that competitiveness. But I also think that there's so many more teams we can surprise. So I think they're very excited as well.
This has just been years in the making and all the work that you put in. Have you had much time to just stop and like even take a break for yourself? Because it seems like you've just been going nonstop ever since, you know, presenting the plan for an expansion team.
You know what, I haven't, but I think that was a good thing because that was excitement, right? We were building up to this. So whether it was training, you know, building questions, you know, recruiting employees, putting a team together, it was exciting, you know, and every little step got you one step closer to, you know, Saturday. But I think most importantly, we've had a lot of fun, and, you know, it's definitely brought the group closer together. And in some ways, I think it's brought the region closer together. So I think it was probably just easier to not stop. Sunday, I think, will be my day to stop and look back and enjoy. But until then, I'm just so excited. I can't wait.
We are not done talking about St. Louis City SC. Coming up after the break, we have our special 6:30 show, St. Louis City SC special. That is coming up after the break. The final countdown. We are just 2 days away from St. Louis City SC's home opener at City Park Stadium in downtown St. Louis. About this time Saturday night, more than 22,000 fans are expected to flood in. Thank you for joining us for our kickoff countdown, the spirit of St. Louis City SC. I'm Brooke Grimsley.
And I'm Brian Kennedy. As Brooke said, we're here in City Park Stadium.
So that brings us to last Saturday. St. Louis City SC kicking off their inaugural season in Austin in dramatic fashion, Brian.
That's right. And let's be honest, we really didn't know what to expect. New team, new players. But by the night's end, we're all going nuts for City SC. Here's a look back at that debut match.
St. Louis, often dubbed the United States' first soccer capital, well, they join the party.
February 25th, history was made. St. Louis City SC playing in their first ever Major League Soccer game against Austin FC.
And so a team from the Gateway City forges a new pathway in professional sports. St. Louis City SC, Major League Soccer's 29th team, are off and running on a cool night in Texas.
Then in the 24th minute of the game, another milestone, their first goal in City SC history.
Here comes Parker, and it's into the net. Strike that one up as a slice of St. Louis soccer history.
And it didn't stop there. The 78th minute, City SC trailing, but Jared Stroud with the equalizer.
And it's an equalizer. Jared Stroud on his return to Austin.
Then the biggest moment of the game, 86th minute, a moment that will live in City SC history. João Klaus with the game winner.
Klaus inside, and he pokes it into the net. St. Louis City going to the lead with 5 minutes to play. The Brazilian intent on setting yet more history on the opening night of the season for the newest team in MLS.
Time expires, and for City SC, Game 1 ends in victory number 1 to kick off the inaugural season.
The whistle goes. They'll hear those cheers from St. Louis. They'll remember this moment in their history.
Welcome back to our St. Louis City SC kickoff special. Now, Brian, going into this inaugural season, City SC was a little underrated by a lot of the people in MLS.
Yeah, it's actually an understatement. The team getting absolutely no love in preseason rankings. How did the captains feel about that? Here's what they had to say.
If you check out just about any preseason
special. Now, with that game on Saturday, as you can imagine, there are a lot of St. Louis ties to the game. Brooke, I know you talked to one.
Yeah, I was able to talk to Taylor Twellman, a St. Louis soccer native and also turned Apple TV analyst, and he is really excited for this inaugural season and covering it.
A lot of us are going to really look around and say, wait, this is really happening. This is real life. We're not dreaming anymore. Thankful for the Taylor family. They're going to make a lot of dreams come true.
Dreams become a reality soon for St. Louis City SC with their inaugural season beginning on the road February 25th and their first home match at City Park on March 4th. A match that St. Louis and Taylor Twellman will be commentating on Apple TV's MLS coverage this year. It's a new venture for Twellman, who's been ESPN's lead soccer analyst for over a decade.
For 27 years, Major League Soccer has had to do anything and everything they could to get their brand out there. And now they're aligned with a brand in a media company that has the same ambition as theirs to grow.
Growing up and playing soccer here, Twellman says he couldn't have dreamt that St. Louis would finally have its own team playing at the highest level. Twellman, who played for the U.S. men's national team, hopes that more homegrown players will take over the soccer scene.
We all saw what David Freese did for the St. Louis Cardinals. That's going to be trumped times 10 the moment that St. Louis kid plays for St. Louis City, because this city since the 1950s has been doing soccer for a living.
Now, if you're not able to make it out to the game, there are still some great establishments around town to watch those games, and they have actually some historical significant ties to soccer. John Kirk will have more on that after the break.